What's up, y'all? Girl, it is over with. Okay, thank goodness it is over with, child. I'm so glad this shit is over and done, kaput, over and out. Like, I'm so glad it's over with, y'all. Okay, I'm so happy. I'm happy. I'm gay. I'm happy because I'm gay. Like, it is just over with, girl. Like, thank the good Lord above. Okay, thank God and everybody around him, child. Yes, God, honey, it is over with. It's over with. I'm happy. I'm gay. I'm happy because I'm gay. Like, it's a real good thing, girl. Okay, like it is a real good thing. Okay, like I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited, girl. I'm so excited. I'm so excitable right now. Like, oh my God. Like, it is over with. Like, now, granted, we got to go back, do a whole nother week. Child, I enjoyed my weekend, but it's like it is over. Girl, it is so over. Mm-hmm. These are shits right here. Y'all get my likes up. Okay, if you don't want me to fill y'all lives with misery and woe, get my likes up. Period. Yeah, I'm doing them stinking ass salt wives. But child, we'll talk about them when the time comes. Don't bring up nothing housewivish, okay? Don't ruin my mood. And I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. I ain't gonna stretch this shit out to no damn hour. No, I'm not. I don't give a damn about the ultimate girls trip. I don't care. Okay? No, I don't care about the ultimate hoes trip. I really do not. No, ain't doing it. Okay? Absolutely not. I ain't doing nothing housewivish until it's time to deal with them stank ass salt wives. Okay? I want my break. Don't y'all ask me nothing else about no damn housewife shit. Okay? It is over with. Come tonight, over with. I need a break. Hey, Mickey. How you doing, Pooh? I love Sonic. Okay, now did but see, I didn't get the Ultimate Collection until I got my PlayStation 2, and then they had the Sonic Ultimate Collection on the PlayStation. So I was playing on PlayStation 2. Cause Sega Genesis back in the day was for them ghetto fire project hoes that was too cheap to buy the damn Super Nintendo. Okay, I was a Super Nintendo kind of girl. Okay, our household had a Super Nintendo. Okay, because my parents gave a damn. They ain't give us no cheap ass punk shit like the Sega. Okay, we was a Super Nintendo household, and then we became a PlayStation household. All right, now that's just the truth. Okay, only the cheap project babies had a damn Sega Genesis because they ain't had the funds to get a Super Nintendo back in the day. Now that's the story. Okay, that's the story. They made Sega Genesis for the cheap hoes who was on food stamps. And y'all know back then they had paper food stamps, okay? It was made affordable for them. Jenny and Joy saying, nah, they want nothing cheap about them. We had a Super Nintendo growing up. Do you understand? Now that's just that. But I played all of them games because my cousins that lived down in the hood on my dad's side, they had a Sega Genesis, so I was able to play shit like that growing up. But growing up, not in my household, we had a Super Nintendo, okay, and a PlayStation when she first came out, okay, and a Nintendo 64 when she first came out. You understand that? That was my household growing up. My household won't cheat. Hey Brandon, how you doing, baby? Bitch, I ain't never had no motherfucking Atari. My cousins and my uncles and them did. Bitch, I didn't. I was born in 88. The only thing I had from back in the gap back then was the first Nintendo. The first Nintendo. Now I did have that growing up playing Super Mario 3 and whatnot. Again, we were a Nintendo household. My parents could afford it. Okay, we won't cheap ghetto fat and projectic buying Segas and shit. Nah. Okay. And I don't give a fuck who get mad at that. If you consider it a read, fine, I read you. That's just the truth, though. 10. Welcome everybody to get don't leave. Sinclair girl, you ain't get past me. Okay, Sinclair, you did not get past me. You know, I don't notice you at first, but then my eye took a beeline slam to you. Don't leave. Sit your ass down, and you actually came on time. Sinclair always trying to get the hell on from around here. She thinking that she done escape. You ain't escape. My eyeballs make a beeline to you every time. Mid-sentence, I will stop just to make sure you know don't leave. Girl, Roa. We ain't gonna see Sinclair for a little bit because Roa over with, but I'm sure she gonna be here for Potomac. But yeah, girl, this is it. This is all. All right. So this is season 17, episode 20, the reunion part 3. Girl, y'all see this hair on my head? It was time for me to go to Juanita's. I ain't feel like going to Juanita's, so I ain't go. But it's time for me to go because y'all see this hair growing again, girl. It's time for me to get back being balding. But anywho, nah, old ass ain't never played no motherfucking Atari. Okay? Anywho, Roa, season 17, episode 20, girl. The reunion part 3. And we basically picked up from where we left off last week. And that was K Michelle's reel. I swore we saw all this shit last week. But K Michelle explains the black hold on. Hold on. K Michelle explaining the whole black situation.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The oyster comment.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Was Nash trying to get back at K Michelle?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Where does Portia and K Michelle stand now? Both of them said that they cool with one another. They said they ain't got no problems. They ain't trying to have no beef. Portia says she love her and all of the rest of this stuff. Kay had your coochie because she might be trying to sizzle with your ass later on. For a storyline when her and Sway fall at. She might try to do the scissor leg, touch your head, touch your toes with you. I watch my coochie if I was UK, but that me. But hey, she says she cool. Kimberly says she cool. They supposed to be cool with one another. So fine. I'm here to accept it. Shamia asks, what did Portia mean by her staying with the wrong team? What she said. But again, I don't necessarily think she meant it in that way. What I think was that Portia was being funny. I do. Portia was being funny. She was being shady. And Shamia, you already knew what she meant by that. So why you sitting over here trying to play dumb is beyond me. All right. Not that you playing. Because didn't you go to an accredited college? Didn't you once dance for an uncredited college? So I don't necessarily think you playing dumb, but still, like, I mean, you asking shit that really don't even need to be asked. Like, girl, you know she was being messy. Like, I mean, what did you want for her to just admit she was being messy? Fine, I'll agree with you when you get with that. But start it off and start by admitting that you was being messy with a lot of shit that you said and that you had going on. Hold on, Nessa. Don't be overstepping your damn boundaries. Okay, do not be telling Brandon no happy birthday. Don't be giving all of that when you telling my nigga happy damn birthday. Nessa, what the hell wrong with you? Nessa survived. You won't be surviving this damn chat the next time you get up here and put all them damn balloons wishing him a happy birthday. Don't do all that. You doing way too much. Okay, you doing way too much. Matter of fact, all you had to do was put happy B-Day. That's all you had to put. Happy B-Day. All them balloons and shit you put in, no ma'am. You was overstepping your boundaries. Don't get hog-tied. Now, Brandon ain't gonna say nothing to you about it because you know he easy. Me, I'm a dog you out. Hey, brother man. Now, mind Nessie, you can have him. My real man here. Okay? You can have that. My real man done walked up in here. Hey, brother man X, how you doing, Pooh? Forget what you heard beforehand. I don't give a damn how you pronounce it. You is what I called you. Do you understand? Nessa, you is what I called you. I don't give a damn what you named yourself. You is what I called you. Now I'm sick of it. Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't hear nothing, brother man Ed. Okay, I'm glad you ain't heard nothing. Anyway, where does Drew and K Michelle go now? Look, K Michelle, and to be all truthfully honest with you, you never had an issue with Drew. Even the shit that you tried to make an issue with Drew won't no damn issue that was started by Drew. You started everything that was dealing between you and Drew. All right. You got into your own head. You allowed bullshit to take over and you made a complete ass of yourself. You never had it. excuse me, you never had an issue with Drew. You never had an issue with what was going on around there with her. Girl, quit it. Like, you ain't got no choice but to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Like, you ain't got no choice but to let it go. Period. Okay, well, shout out to you for surviving breast cancer twice, but that ain't got nothing to do with you running around here telling my man happy birthday. But congratulations to you and your survival friend. I'm glad you still here. You know, we all got our own personal Vietnam's child. You know, I'm battling kidney failure, so I'm right up in there with you, friend. So I'm glad that you still here. But that ain't got shit to do with you running around here telling my man no damn happy birthday. Yeah, I see. I was just dropping in to show you some love. Well, I'm glad you did, friend. Appreciate you. Look, bro, is it your time of the month? Why you cussing us out? I always cuss y'all out. Don't do that shit. I always cuss y'all out. Y'all know I pick one of y'all up at the litter and wring y'all neck dry. Y'all know how it goes right here. Like, I don't even know why y'all acting like that. Now, Nessa probably didn't know that. Now she do. Trying to support a homeboy, my God, today. Well, come on now, Nessa. You grew up a female. You know how this goes. You know how this goes. Not like that. Goodness. Y'all know how I get about my Yeezys around here. Okay, I know you lying. Anyway, Nessa, I'm just playing with you, girl. Don't get personal. Okay, don't get personal. Anyway, all the men in here are my mans. Other than CCF Freak, that's my big bro, so he don't get down like that. And other than Philippe, because Philippe don't get down like that either. Allegedly. Anyway, anywho, moving on. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been getting compliments about this robe all day. My cousin bought me this. Anyway, does Tink Tink feel like the rebound bestie since Shamia and Portia ain't friends? She should feel that way. All right, no tea, no shade, but she should feel that way. Look, if I was Tink Tink, I feel like that. If you want to be honest, because I mean, it is kind of funny how y'all just like, because it literally happened out of nowhere. To be honest, like, y'all was just cool the season beforehand. Now y'all getting up here calling each other besties, she your churn godmama, and all of the rest of this stuff. Like, it just happened so fast. It did. And I'm just gonna be real honest. It happened so fast. Like, it really did. Like, it happened so fast. And it's not that, look, I'm just a non-trust the individual. Like, it took a long time for me and Scotty to get where me and Scotty at. It took a long time for me and Mimi to get to where me and Mimi at. It took a long time for me and Nitra to get to where we at. It took a long time for me and Crystal. And Crystal, my longest best friend. I've known Crystal since the 4th grade. Like, it took a while for us to get to that point. And then it's just like, after last season, then y'all got up here this season with this, that's my best friend, that's my best friend type shit. And it does give a little calculatory. Thank you for the cash app, boo. Mwah. Thank you, baby, for your cash app. I appreciate you, love bug. I love you too. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad Roa is done. Trust me, I'm glad Roa's done. But yeah, it took a long, like all of my best friends, it took a while for us to get to that shit. It ain't take no year and some change. Like it took a while for us to get to that. That's the VA thing. I believe it. Oh, you from VA? Yeah, child. Like that's how it was. Like it took a while. We had to go through some things first. You know what I'm saying? We had to go through some things. We had to go through some arguments. Like we had to go through some things before we got to that point. And it happened so quickly. It did. It happened real quickly, and it did give Shamia needed a friend. I'm just gonna be honest. Tink Tink said that she paid Phaedra over 10K. I mean, you probably did, but Tink Tink, I'm gonna be real honest with you. You don't need to be shelling and dishing out no more money, considering that you got to pay one of your ex-employees $18,000. Then you got to turn around and pay this Greg nigga $89,000. Like I just don't really feel like you need to be out here shelling no more money than what you're supposed to be selling. Okay, and I'm just gonna give you the real Tink Tink. If I was you, I'd be careful about spending money and shelling out all these coins. I'm just gonna be real. I'm just gonna be all the way real with you. Cause you almost at over 100,000 in damn debt. Phaedra says that she feel a way about Tink Tink saying that frickin' frack is whack. I mean, listen. Again, two truths can cohabitate under the same domicile. I get your feelings, but y'all bitches are whack. Sorry, but frickin' frack is whack. Frickin' frack been whack since y'all named yourselves frickin' frack way back in when? Season 8, season 9. Like, y'all been whack since then. I mean, again, two truths can cohabitate under the same dwelling. I mean, cool, yeah. You could feel away because you never really did nothing to Tink Tink, and you did decide to give her a discount. So yeah, it's cool for you to feel away, but did she lie? Okay, I'm just saying, did she lie? Because you and her was trying to be the next Nene and Atlanta Hillbilly, and y'all just was never gonna be that. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. When y'all correlate, when y'all tried to be the whole frickin' frack thing, y'all was trying to be Nene, Bullwinkle, and the Atlanta Hillbilly, and that was no, 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 no. Moving on. Shamia and her bum rum.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Tink closing her third Nana waffle joint. And why did Drew make a laugh about it being closed? Because why not? Why not? You wanted an issue with Drew. You was finding issues with Drew. You and Drew ain't even cool like that. So she had the chance to gag you on your failing business. This is Housewives. This the shit that Housewives do, Tink Tink. I mean, you got hot about it, but why? What? Look, I ain't find nothing wrong with what Drew did. Show didn't. I ain't find out one damn thing wrong about what Drew Sidora did. Didn't. I ain't find nothing wrong with it. That's housewife shit. Somebody that you don't like that, get they business sniped. You talk about it. I mean, when has that not happened on this show? So why should we give a fuck about her feelings? You've been seeking an issue with Drew. So I mean, hey, what's the problem? Jarvis buying Tink Tink new teefuses.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Why did Tink Tink and Shamia make a big deal about the room Sink gave them not being clean and not going to dinner? Um, I mean, listen, look, the sheets in the bathroom sink was dirty. All right, now we ain't. I'm gonna be fair. Okay, I will be fair. The sheets was dirty. The sink was dirty. If the sink dirty, I'm inclined to believe the tub and the stool was dirty. All right. So we can't act like, their grievances didn't matter because it did. It did. I think the issue came along with the fact that y'all kept beating her down about it. And again, I do not believe that Cynthia purposely gave y'all a dirty room. I don't believe that. And when she kept saying, look, I'ma fix it, I'ma get it together, y'all still kept harping about it. That was the issue. Because if you brought it to her attention and she like, oh damn, my bad, I get y'all straight. Why keep harping about it? That's just my only thing. And I think that was Sit's only thing. All right. Y'all told me about it. I told y'all that I was going to rectify it. Why keep dragging it out in every scene? Every time y'all see me, y'all want to keep dragging it out, dragging it out, dragging it out. Like I told you, I was going to fix it. I told y'all I was going to get y'all straight. Y'all ain't got to keep doing me like that. I think that was what Cynthia's thing was. Again, it was dirty. So I ain't gonna do that. It was dirty. It was. The sheet won't clean. It wasn't. I mean, it won't. I'm fair. I'm fair. But if she keeps saying I'ma fix it, I got y'all, and y'all just keep pounding in on it, like it just became too much. All right, it did. It just became too much. Thank you, Classic, for your cash app. Mwah. Thank you, baby. Anywho's. Shamia says that the surrogate miscarried after the first trimester, and that was her last embryo. And she said, "Return to Slab Face says never pressured her to have a boy."
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Let me do that again.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
One more time for them hoes in the back, them Shamia hoes in the back who gonna get hot.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shamia, you will never get up here and convince me that that tiki mask face ass nigga was not partly and solely the reason as to why you was moving hell on earth to have a damn boy. You're never gonna convince me of that. All right? You're never gonna convince me of that. You're not. You're not. You're never gonna listen to me. I look. Let me tell y'all what my new thing is. These Nigerian, African, and Wakandian AI videos. And most of them hit the nail on the head. It's always about an heir. It's always about a male child. Because female children will get married, take their husband's last name, and that's that. A male carries that last name and that bloodline. So a lot of them want sons to give their shit to. You will never convince me that he's not solely responsible as to why you were so gung-ho about wanting to have a son. You're just not going to do that. You're not going to get up here. I get it, because you trying to save face because you don't want people to look at Gerald a certain kind of way. But no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You all but made it perfectly clear that because he really wants a son, and I feel like he deserves that. So now it done went from that to he wasn't pressuring you to have a male child. That's yes, I said Wakandian. Like, girl, leave me alone. Yeah, there may be a lot of African men that don't care. He ain't one of them. That's the point I'm trying to make. He ain't one of them. He ain't one of them. She was up here stressing her ass out trying to have this damn boy because of this man. So it done went from that to now you trying to save face of saying that it ain't because of him. Girl.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Before Shamia pissed me off. Lorraine. Hey, friend. But don't come in here pissing me off, Lorraine. Because I said what I said, Lorraine. So don't come up in here with your foolishness, Lorraine. Move on. Angela's real. Angela's real. Not that she had much of one, but okay, let's be honest. Not that she had much of one, but Angela's real. Her and Amari are good now. Angela says that the issue was the fact that Valeria's family didn't care for Amari. Either she didn't like Amari, or she didn't like either she didn't like Amari or she didn't like the family. I want to say it was Amari, because Angela was like, when she came in, I treated your daughter like she was one of our own, but you didn't like us. So I'm guessing Valeria Mammy didn't like Amari or whatever. Pinky asks Angela, where's the receipt that she had a girl hiding under the bed? Girl, your mouth. Okay, Pinky, your mouth, your mannerisms, and the fact that you never denied was all the receipt me and Angela needed. Because again, Pinky, you never really got up here and said that it won't no truth to that. And Pinky, you so rough the stuff with your Afro puff. I already told you. It would not have shocked me that y'all got a couple hoes hiding under the bed. Okay? That y'all got a couple hoes hiding in the bed, hiding in the closet, hiding in the attic like Anne Frank. It would not shock me. Like I said, do y'all remember that episode of Family Guy where Cleveland when Cleveland was chasing Quagmire around his house with the baseball bat, and every place he hit, a bitch fell out? I would not be shocked if that was the same case around there at Pinky and Derek's house. It wouldn't shock me. I promise y'all it would not shock me. I swear to God on everything I love, it will not shock me. If every place we went down to that house, a hoe fell out. It wouldn't shock me. I promise y'all it would not shock me. Thank you, Minky. Thank you for your cash app. Thank you, Minky, dear. Thank you. But it wouldn't shock me. I swear to God, it would not shock me. I promise y'all it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't. Why do I remember that episode? I mean, I'm just saying, like, it would not shock me, Pinky. That's the guy's honest truth. If they HOA folk came around there to inspect your house, and then hoes just started running out from their damn trying to escape, I promise it wouldn't shock me, Pinky. It wouldn't. Shamia is real. Shamia says she felt like there was an alliance formed by the group.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shamia, I don't want to hear nothing from you. Because Shamia, you got up here last season trying to form your own damn alliance. Do we not remember? I say, do we not remember? Do we not remember your own damn alliance that you tried to formulate last season with Angela and Tink Tink and Brick-a-Brat? Do you not remember that? And so now you want to call out an alliance.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
What responsibility does Shamia take with all of the beefs that she got going on? I mean, she says she took accountability for things. Shamia, giving empty apologies and taking accountability are two totally different things. You can apologize without taking accountability if you didn't know. And this is how that goes. You did such and such to me. Sorry. Would y'all consider that me taking accountability? You said this, that thing, and the other about my cheering. Oh, my bad, girl. Where's the accountability in that? I'm just saying, Shamia. Okay. Now you give empty apologies. Yes, you do. You do. You know how to give empty apologies real good. You learned that shit from your holy, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled ass baby. Okay. So you learned the art of that. I give you that. But taking accountability, and not so much. Angela asked Shamia, what is the biggest lie she told this season that she thought that she'll never get caught up with? I don't know. It's been so much going on with Shamia this season. I can't keep up with everything, child. I ain't even got no gag to give that. Excuse me. I ain't got no gag to give that. But see, then again, being fair, I don't necessarily think Shamia got up here and told some devastating lie. To be fair, I don't feel like she got up here told no real devastation to the nation type of lie. Being fair before the people say I'll never be fair to her. Okay? Before the people try to act like I ain't fair to her and I blame her for everything. Did y'all hear what I said? I don't feel as though Shamia got up here and told some devastation to the nation type of lie. I don't. Now, if she did, tell me in the comments. But I don't think she did. I don't think she got up here and did all that. Angela, you could have asked the better question. Okay, Angela, just being real. You could have asked the better question. What you could have asked was the name of the hoe Pinky got hiding under her damn bed. That's what you should have did. You should have asked for the name. Name the name. That's what you should have did if you wanted to ask something. Drew never invited Terry nor that horse. Her hairstylist Walter did. But Drew does apologize for it happening. I mean, that's cool, Drew. I ain't mad at that. That's cool, Drew. I ain't mad at that. Look, I apologize that that happened at that time. I didn't know he was coming. My hairstylist invited him. So I apologize on behalf of me and my hairstylist. I get that, Drew. And then Shamia says she never wanted her money. She knows she got stuff going on. So she ain't trying to take her money. The only thing she wanted was an apology. So there you go. Shamia, thank you, Philip, for your super chat. Shamia just lies about why she got all the beats. Yeah, petty shit. Like I said, I don't think she got up here and gave no devastation to the nation type of damn lie. Like she ain't got up here and did all that. So I ain't, you know. Angela, you could have asked the better question. Shamia says that she never talked to Tink Tink about Portia. Portia says that's not true. And I look now, and now while we talking about lies, Shamia, I do feel like that's a lie. Shamia, I feel like that's an out and out lie. Shamia, you would never get up here and convince me that you and Tink Tink ain't never had no conversation about Portia. Because that's the main reason why Tink Tink got up here with all this vitriol for Portia in the first place. Because she down with you. So if you for you then that is a lie. Shamia, that's a lie. That's a lie, Shamia, and I don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what them Shamia hoes out there talking about. I thoroughly believe that you and Tink Tink had plenty of conversations about the relationship that you now got with Portia. And that's my opinion. Shamia shows text messages to prove that Portia never wanted her on the show. That was a weak ass text message, Shamia. I'ma just be honest. That was a weak ass text message and it didn't prove much of nothing. Thank you for your 1999 super chat. Thank you, T, for your review of Roa and Shimmy in the door in our face. Oh, slamming the door in our faces. I couldn't hardly see it. Thank you, baby, for your super chat. Thank you, boo. And I did not slam the door in y'all face. And yeah, that receipt fell completely flat, Shamia. That was late. That was so late, Shamia. And I'm gonna be real honest. The text message was late. It was late. It was lame. It was delayed. It didn't prove nothing. It was real late. And then you gave it with such like, I got stuff for you. Look at this. Like, it was late. Sorry, Shamia. It was late. It was late. It was late. But don't get me wrong, Shamia. I believe you when you say that she didn't want you on the show. I believe that. I believe that. But your evidence was not evidencing, honey. Your evidence was not evident at all, pumpkin. I'm sorry. But I gotta be honest with you. Your evidence was not evident. It won't. Sorry. No. No. Now maybe I'll watch the Peacock version and maybe they show more on the Peacock version, but from what we saw on the Fios version from Verizon, nah, it fell flat. Thank you, Yvette. It fell flat. It fell flat. Portia and Shamia's friendship.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
And that, my dear, is the end of the reunion. Okay. Nothing went down. They just asked what expectations or they gave little niceties around the room. And that was that on that on that on that on that. Girl, it is over with, and I'm glad it's done. Okay. I am. I'm glad it's done. I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad it's through. Roa, y'all didn't have a bad season. To be honest, the season wasn't bad. It wasn't. It got redundant doing a lot of parts. It did. It got redundant. Maybe a little stale, but it wasn't a bad season. Like this was not a horrible season. Um, did you notice someone didn't get a pageant? Oh, Phaedra. Phaedra didn't give nothing, so there was nothing to give. But listen, it was the same thing as it was with Giselle. Giselle didn't get a package, but her ass was steady and full force. So I mean, hey. But the season itself, I didn't mind the season. It had its time. It had its points. But for the most part, I didn't necessarily mind the season. The reunion, it was alright. The first part of the reunion was good. I did like the first part. The second part was decent. This part, yeah, you know, yeah. But the first part was everything. It was. The first part was everything. Um, but it was a decent season. I ain't gonna poo-poo the season. It was a decent season. I'm assuming everybody is gonna be back for season 18. I hope Kay has a better season 18. Okay. I do hope Kay has a much better season 18. I hope she learned her lesson about trying to get ahead of the story. I hope she learned her lesson about putting it on Twitter versus saying what you got to say to a person when in the moment. Hopefully Shamia will get it together. Hopefully freaking Frack will have a damn storyline. Um, Hopefully Angela will give us a much better storyline next season. Hopefully Tink Tink will have more to offer. I mean, we can only hope. But that's it, y'all. That's really all I got. Excuse me. I ain't got no more to give y'all. I told y'all I'm not gonna stretch this out. But Roa, it was an interesting season. It was an interesting season. Congratulations on season 17. Hopefully season 18 will be a lot better than what this was, but it wasn't bad either. Shout out to Pinky and the baby. Um, yeah, that's really all I got. I ain't got no more. I will not, Lorraine. Okay, Lorraine, I will not. I'm tired. But this is all, you guys. This is all I got. I ain't got no more. I will see y'all tomorrow down the Vegan Villa. I believe we're gonna be at Vegan Villa tomorrow for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Make sure that y'all are there for that. What question? I don't know if Kenya coming back. I mean, the Teens World coming back, that's cool. But Angela ain't going nowhere because BA like Angela, I could tell. I don't know. They can always make Shamia a friend of again, and she could take her spot. Okay. They can always do that. They can always make Shamia a friend of again, and she could take her spot. They could do that, or they could put Tink Tink as a friend of, and she could take her spot. They could do that. She could just be Shamia friend. Um, well, if he do try to get Team Twirl back, I'm for it. Y'all know I live for Team Twirl. So hey, that's something that they could think about. Who knows? But we'll see come season 18. But I don't think so. I think her and Portia cool with one another. But I've been seeing pictures of them on Instagram. I think they cool with one another. I don't think Kenya hold no grudge to Portia, so I don't see that. I don't think that. Uh, maybe Phaedra. Maybe Phaedra, but I think her and Phaedra gotten over whatever they gotten over. I mean, it's about time. If Teen Twirl do come back, I don't see her getting into it with Portia or Phaedra, to be honest. I really don't. I don't. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this season. Let me know who y'all lived for, who y'all didn't live for. Let me know who y'all want back, who you don't want back. Let me know what y'all expectations are for season 18. Get the discussion in the comments. Thank y'all so much for the cash apps. Thank y'all so much for the super chats. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I totally appreciate y'all for that. It's been real, Housewives of Atlanta. We'll see y'all for season 18. Make sure to comment, like, share, hype up this live when they allow you to. And if you have not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. I love y'all. I love on y'all. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow, girl. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Signing out, Housewives. Bye.
So tonight